trying to see. Disney Lover and hi Jaynel. I'm just trying to make sure my reception is really good for you guys. It seems a little, I don't know if my reception's a little weak, but you can tell me if it's lagging or anything like that. Just trying to make sure before I start walking, we look good. Because I can't really tell on my preview. That's really good. For you guys? I think it's good.
It's a little lag, but it's fine. We'll catch up.
I'm just making sure it looks good. I think it is good. So we are going to start walking. And today we are taking an impromptu visit to Universal Studios. I planned today to go to Epcot. However, my reservation was actually for tomorrow and not today. And when I checked for more reservations, there were not any. I was very surprised to actually see that because normally there are lots of reservations. And it looks like Universal is going to start their new hours starting tomorrow. So Studios is actually going to close an hour early. And normally on the weekends, they are open until 7. But now both parks are only open till 6. And starting on Sunday, Studios will be closing at 5. Which is crazy. It looks like they have quite a few of their booths open. They have actually more booths open than normal. And hi, how are you? Lucia?
Very laggy.
Should I get off Wi-Fi? And make sure you guys tell me if it's laggy or anything like that. I think it's refreshing. Looks like I should have that thing now.
Better now.
I believed I fixed the lag. Alright, so now we are heading into Universal Studios. I was tempted to say Hollywood. But we are heading into Universal Studios to see that new tribute shop. And check out these levels, these crowd levels. It is super hot today. must be one of your favorite movies, Bill. Apollo 13. It's been a long time since I've actually... It does not smell good. But look what it says. That's why I get confused. Like, this acts like it's really good. So now it's like, what do I believe? Because I don't know, like, if I should be believing what it says. Because it's telling me it's good. And it's not. Could she hurry up? I'm sweating so much. And this spot is obviously killing me now. Hi. Over to our left is the Universal store. They do have some of the anniversary merch still out, as well as the Pride stuff. And currently, Minions is 35 minutes. Now Shrek, I wonder if Shrek is still normally at their normal 25. We'll pass it and see. Now, Universal does have a lot of signs out saying face coverings required. That is new because normally all of these signs are never out. And yes, Shrek is at 25. Shrek never changes from 25, honestly. And I never see anyone in line for this ride. It's always like the same number, so it's most definitely not a 25-minute wait then. But this is how the crowds are looking. This is more than usual. But I guess you can take account. It is a weekend. But it also seems like it's more people than usual down here at the parks. Bill said hello.
Hi, Bill. Hi, Bill.
I don't know if you heard Michael Bill, but he said hello.
How are you doing, Bill?
And he said Apollo 13 is one of his favorite. Once again, one of the cast members, which is same as Twister, Bill Paxton, they lost him. And good afternoon, Breeze. How are you? And Fire Clip, yes, Shrek is 25 minutes, but it's always 25 minutes these past few weeks. And he said he's doing good. He said hi again, and I'm doing good.
That's good to hear. Hope it's cooler in Michigan than here.
Yes, I hope the weather is a little better. And I hope the weather's better where you are too, Breeze. Breeze is in Missouri, right? Or Mississippi. I think you're in Missouri. I think I remember you saying Missouri. But I hope the weather's a little better where each and every one of you. And he said, yes, it is. Right now we have a little cloud coverage, which is nice. But he said he likes hot. So it'll be fine. Bree said, I'm good. So beautiful here in Missouri. 85 degrees and sunny. I wish it was 85. I believe it's 94 or 95. It's gonna cool down later. And again, hello, George. So we are gonna peek over here. I know usually you have to do virtual line for Jimmy Fallon, which I think is kind of crazy. They never say what the wait time is for Jimmy Fallon. And Bill said yes, it's 95 here. I just looked. Yes. And it looks like there is a little line. And hi, Michael Disney lover. There is a little line for the tribute store. As you can see, it wraps around this little subway station. I don't know how long it's gonna be. 71 in cloud coverage here in Taylor. I'll trade you your weather. LOL. Wow, you want this weather? I don't know. The sun just went away. Like, you know, the clouds came and covered it, which is nice. I'm very thankful for it because it is extremely, extremely warm. But it looks like they're letting people in. I think I went in the tribute store last year like once, and it was towards the end of the year. So I didn't get that real opportunity to see any of the merch. But thankfully a little breeze is coming. And the line isn't that bad. Thank goodness. Well, we also have to take into consideration this is a socially distanced line. So. And that's cute. It gives you the illusion it's actually like a little subway down there. And I've actually never even been this far back in this little corner. I've never been to Halloween Horror Nights either, so I know probably some of the stuff for Halloween Horror Nights is back here. So the line is moving, so it's doable. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Hello, welcome to my queue line.
Hi, I'm good.
First time in the HHN store?
Yes. All right, I'm excited.
It is very awesome today. And it's great air conditioning.
I think YouTube just made that. I don't know why it made another live for me, which is super weird because this is the only one. So I don't know why it's like generating like another live.
Yeah, why do you have two live streams going on at the same time?
I don't know. That's what Michael told me earlier. He told me he saw like it. Thank you. It generated two lives for me, which I have no idea why. It has done that before in the past, and I had to delete it. But you're probably the first person to ever notice. It's super weird to see that. So. No, it's not just you.
There is two.
Michael sees it as well on his phone. And I don't know why it's doing that. It also like so I don't know, guys. get a lot of little like problems. I don't know if it's because I'm using an encoder and not just the app, if it sometimes make another one. But it happened a few lives ago. I noticed it was 2 side by side. But if you are new to this stream, Paul said, yes, it's on mine, 2 live streams. Can anyone see me? I can see you now, Michael Disney Lover. I think you were in the wrong one. But this is the only live I'm doing, so maybe I'll sit down and delete that other one so you guys don't get confused. But I don't know why YouTube made 2, because I didn't make another one. But if you are new to the live stream, I am currently in line to go inside the tribute store for Halloween Horror Nights. And you're welcome. It's okay. I know it was a little confusing because it made 2 for me. I don't know why. Thankfully, we are in the shade now because the sun is peeking out from the clouds. But we are in line for the tribute store. I'm super excited to see what is in it because I saw they had a lot of 30th anniversary merch and some of it's limited edition. So like some of the pins they have are limited edition pins, and I'm very excited to even see it. And then right over here you have a cool view of Rip Ride. And hi Candy C. And yes, Breeze, I explained earlier, I made my reservation actually for tomorrow and not today. So I was pretty bummed about that because I was very excited to go to Epcot. I even put on a very cute outfit for it, but when I went back to check for more reservations, there were no more for today. So we will be in Epcot tomorrow, and I saw Jose is back. So the 3 Cabaneros are reunited. Don't worry, I can't wait to go back to Orlando. I can't wait for you too. Goes to that tunnel in front of you. Oh, Bill, nothing. It looks like if it did have something going there, it's like nothing now. It's just pure cement. You can walk down the stairs a little, but it's nothing down here for you to even see. They painted a sign.
We're not even streaming now, so.
Really? And it says it right here, and it says 19.
Your system's got it.
If you could please change. Yeah, I thought so too. I got excited, Bill. I thought it went to something. It would have been cool if they had like a little seating area underground. That way it could have worked as another U-Rest station, but it goes to nothing. It tricked me too. Reset, it's okay. I like the Universal Lives too. And I've been a lot of them on here.
Yeah, I needed a break from Disney too myself, Breeze. Needed to get some thrill in my life.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves Disney so much, but it's always nice to have a relaxing, like, grown-up day without Disney. It's always fun to bring Michael along with me.
Tired of it. Really getting to it.
Does this look like a tunnel leading to a subway? I thought maybe there was something down there. Bill, I'm telling you, I did too. I got excited because I never come all the way this direction, so I like looked and it was nothing there. So the fire clip said, "I agree." Fire, just be quiet. She said, "I agree, Breeze. Universal needs more live streamers." Well, I'm happy you guys are actually enjoying this live stream. And like Michael stated before, it's a nice little break. And I always like to see what's new here. And I'm happy they actually opened up the, oh, a little bug is near me. I'm happy they opened up the Tribute store because I heard the website crashed for Halloween Horror Nights merch. So I want to see like what's in there. And I saw a few clips from like Instagram and whatnot. And a lot of things were cute. Well, scary cute if you like horror. But we are almost to the front.
Did you tell them the news? Universal? About the closures?
Oh yes. So Universal did announce recently, I think it was yesterday, that they're closing a few of the attractions. So some of the attractions were the Fast and the Furious. I don't think that was really popular. Poseidon's, yeah, it was never really a wait for it. People only rode it to get out of the rain. Poseidon's Fury is also closing, just temporarily during this time. So you won't be able to get on Poseidon's Fury. I have never gotten on it anyways though. And I think it was one more. What was the other one? I thought it was 3. Or maybe I'm wrong. And then Michael reminded me it's a few shows that they have, that they closed. So those are a few things they are doing. But today looks like a busy day, but I feel like if no one's going on it, I've never went on any of those things, so I don't think I'm gonna miss it. I think over there too is part of Jimmy Fallon. Do you feel more safe at Universal or Disney parks? And who do you think does a better
Disney
job?
does a definite better job.
With the mask.
It's not even close.
Do you feel safe here though? At Universal?
Well,
because it's a two-part
if
question.
I were someone who had asthma or was a high risk, I would be very leery about coming to a place like Universal because there's just no enforcement. People walk around. It's very willy-nilly here, and it's a very different crowd than Disney. At Disney, the guests are more respectful of the rules typically, and you don't see people with their masks down below their nose, whereas it's very common here at Universal. So if I were someone who was at risk of COVID, it would only be Disney for me. Universal's very willy-nilly. SeaWorld's even worse. SeaWorld's like the Wild West. So
I would say it depends on...
Universal has cut so much staff. Like, they had their second round of layoffs yesterday, and you just don't see staff walking around enforcing the rules like you do at Disney. At Disney, there's cast members walking around.
The week. So we are going inside. Oh, it's kind of dark. It's really dark, honestly. Hi.
Hi guys. How are you?
We're good.
Good. Feel free to check out everything we got in the other room as well. We have people over here.
So right up front is Frankenstein. So I guess it's another line. So depending on the day of the week, Breeze, I would say I feel safe at both. But like weekends, I do not feel safe at Universal. Disney, I really haven't been on a weekend, so we'll see tomorrow. But Disney does a good job with enforcing the mask. And since Universal cut some staff, I've seen more people without a mask, like Michael stated before. So I would say with the mask, enforcing it, it's most definitely Disney. And yes, Bill, they need to bring back Twister. And Michael Disney Lover. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Michael Disney Lover.
Yeah, what do you mean you've been getting hate on other chats? What do people say?
Yeah, like, because I'm sorry to hear that if people are being mean to you on other chats. And good afternoon, David. And again, if you are new to the stream, I apologize before because I thought my reservation was for today, but it's actually for tomorrow. So instead of missing another day, I decided to hop over to Universal and give you guys a stream.
I think I would.
Yeah, I don't know if
going on here?
it's I don't know if it's a line to like look around, or if it's like I think it's a whole line. All right, I'm gonna try to show you guys some of the shirts. I have to brighten my screen so I know what I'm showing you. So here is a Frankenstein monster shirt. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's so mean. And right down here, it is a Frankenstein's, the Bride of Frankenstein. It is a picture. It is super cool. I will try to show it to you guys better. So that is how she looks. And it's super cool. It glows in the dark. And it's a nice weight. It has a nice weight to it. And it's wooden. So I like it a lot. Hopefully I'm not knocking anything over. No. I'm doing good. Now they do have these painted skulls for $125. So maybe you're a Halloween fanatic. This cute little Halloween Horror Nights ornament is $30. Yes, David, it's lots of merch in here. And this is just the Frankenstein part of it. It looks like it has a lot of the monsters. And that is Frankenstein on the tray. But it is, it's well designed. And themed. And even up on the ceiling, it's really cool. So now we are approaching more shirts forward, as well as more of the paintings. So they do have a wooden painting right down here for Frankenstein, as well as it looks like a blanket and some hats. So this is how it's looking in here. And so this is just Universal's classic monsters. This shirt is $30. And this one is $35 with Frankenstein on it. This is my first time in here. It's really fun. It's really cool. And it's really themed well. So the further we go in, the further you'll see more and more monsters. I can faintly see a clown. Thank you, Michael. Really. There is a dress in here, which is super cool. How much is this dress? This dress is $50. And then they have some more Monster shirts, which is cool. This one's $28. And it says Universal Monsters. And then they do have some hats, as well as these shot glasses. Now the shot glasses are going for $25 and they're a pack of 4.
If you like anything, baby, let me know. You want the phone?
And they also have some magnets, as well as more shirts. Now they have an annual pass holder key right here. It says Universal Horror Nights, 30 years, 30 fears, and it has AP on the arm, which is super cool. I don't know how much it is. So it is $27. And then I'll show you guys the other shirt when we come back this direction. Thank you. So here is how the other side looks. So they have a scary clown right in here, just standing there. And then they have it themed with...
It smells in here.
How's a weird smell, yo? No. They have some of the paintings up top.
It smells like Hot Topic in here.
Yeah, like that incense type of smell.
Hot Topic's got that smell.
So they have all these little Halloween decorations. And then they have this cool shirt right over here. Halloween Horror Nights. And then the date. And this shirt is $28. And it's black light reactive. And they also have some socks. So they have socks to match the shirt. To match the scary shirt. And I'm happy you're enjoying this, Bill. We like to change it up from time to time because I enjoy Universal a lot.
Would Bill like to see SeaWorld sometime?
And Bill,
Busch Gardens?
and to all the Sunraes, would you guys like to see SeaWorld or Busch Gardens as well? This
$10?
one, yes, that's $10.
No.
You know, a lot of shot glasses are now $10.
Yeah.
These little things are $10.
It's ridiculous.
And they also have a pin to match.
That must be for all the shot glasses.
For all of them?
10.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, they don't. They don't have all of them. They do have some nice little props.
Where's Janelle at? She not...
Janelle said yes, please.
Oh, Janelle's back?
Yes.
What's Janelle?
Janelle is back. She probably never left. She's enjoying it. Oh, and Esrel 23. Thank you so much.
What's up, Esrel 23?
You're very generous. And I finally saw it did it. It did it right there. But thank you so, so much.
Appreciate it, man.
Oh, this music is scary.
How are you doing today?
She said, I'm working on my Disneyland map puzzle while I'm watching. I'm still here. LOL.
Oh, see, no, I expect the eyes glued to the screen. I expect the eyes glued.
And how's your puzzle going? I've yet to purchase a Disney puzzle.
Yeah,
I want to.
you gotta be a millionaire to afford those things.
I know they are
Those
a little
like
pricey.
$150.
Not that much.
Yeah, they are.
Is it an AO pass holder puzzle? That's what they'll say. But it looks like,
She's
oh wait,
got me in this Hot Topic type store.
It's cool though. I love Halloween.
I always dodge those places in the mall.
I always liked Hot Topic. You find really cool shirts. Oh, excuse me. Oh goodness, don't listen to him. I'm not, they're in line. I know, I'm not in line. Sorry, excuse me. I just want to see the shirt. I'm sorry. Alright, they are selling some posters. And these are the posters they are selling.
$15.
Ooh, you know which one I want?
Which one?
That one. With the chainsaw. And
I didn't know Astro 23 liked Universal.
I love.
What's your favorite ride here?
I love
at either
Halloween.
park.
And in case you didn't hear Michael, say it again. Because those people are just getting kind of loud.
Oh, Astro 23. What's your favorite rides here at Universal?
I like the Mummy too, though.
What puzzle is Jaynel working on?
At Disneyland.
But like what's it a picture of?
Oh, I don't know. Jaynel, Michael said, what does your puzzle look like? And David, I agree. It is very tight in here, so I'm like trying to hurry up and like show you guys the shirt as fast as possible, but I also don't want to skip things. She said it's a Disneyland map.
Oh, that's cool.
So this is another shirt as well as the chainsaw. As you can see, it matches. Ooh. Oh, I'm in someone's way. I'm sorry, guys. So they do have their mystery limited edition pins right over here. Looks okay. She really needed these, I guess. But these are the limited edition pins. I might get one. Who knows? But this is what it looks like on the back. I think the eBayers are already to it to sell it for $40.
It's way too crowded in here, like David said.
Yeah, it is. But these are cool. Oh, sorry guys. These are very cool. And these mysteries are $16, which is not bad because Disney raised theirs to $15.99, basically the same price. They also have this cute 30 years, 30 fears. This will be cute for my lanyard. This is more reasonable. $7. And I love Halloween. I'm wearing actually the Universal Monsters lanyard, so I think it's fitting. So the magnets are also $7, and you can see it's 30 years, 30 fears. This one has the date on it with the mummy. And I think this is the same one, yeah. This is the same shot glass.
Hey, let Kristen Kristen Jonas, let her know to watch the one with the thumbnail. Because this is from the one that's like...
Can you chat it?
Simulcasting.
Or maybe Tom will get to it. Tom might get to it. I'm thinking about it. I like that, David. He says, what a boogin. You know, like bargain? Or Borgin, but it has boo in it. And they have a few more different type of socks, as you can see right down here. You see the classic monster socks as well as the chainsaw. My arm is kind of in the way. And as you can see, they are also selling masks. Now, Bill, you told me you were into Ghostbusters. Look who they have.
It was last year. It was in here.
So, Bill, that is for you.
I don't remember what it's called.
That mask is $45. This is the Demigorgon from Stranger Things. They have some clown masks for $80. And they also have Michael, and they have Chucky as well. And I see Freddy up there. Freddy and Michael is up there for $80. So if you are into this stuff like I am, you can most definitely get something from here. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I'm trying to go around the line. Excuse me. think I missed a few things over here before I start the line. So there are...
I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Oh, look at that. Here's another shirt with a clown on it. Scary, right?
Asphalt 23 likes Mummy, Rip Rocket, Hulk, and Escape from Gringotts. That's a man of great taste there. I love all them rides.
I do too. I kind of want that one because that lady was touching all of them. And we already saw like an eBayer here because she took like 80 of these.
One more time, I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're fine, you're fine.
I'm totally interrupting your feed.
You're fine. So those are the things in this shop. These are the things that I'm gonna get, and I'm gonna jump in line really fast while Michael looks at some things.
Yo, they're literally trying to sell skulls with glitter on it for like $130.
I saw that.
What a joke.
The skulls.
Things you could buy at like JCPenney for like $10. They're trying to sell for $130.
Well, I think too the skulls that they have aren't really decorated like how I would
It
think.
literally looks like a kid's project in elementary school.
Carlos said, "Is the park empty?"
No, it's not.
It is actually packed this weekend. And I went to Universal before on a weekend, and I told myself I'm not gonna go. And I just remembered why. But back to the fire clip. Yes, I agree. Those are I like those rides too. He said he likes Forbidden Journey at Islands of Adventure and Gringotts at Universal. I love the Mummy. I don't know if you guys love the Mummy too, but I love the Mummy. The store is cute, but it's small. I think it's just a little too small. They have like these little voodoo keychains. You really can't see it. It's very dark in here. Hold on. Yeah, it's pretty dark, but I'll kind of show you how they look. Yeah, I want to get this pin. Who is this? Love your job. They have like little different things, I guess it says. This one is a fairy godmother. He said yes, he loves the Mummy too. It's like, how can you not love the Mummy? The Medjai. Can't save you. Oh, kind of close to this person. So I'm trying to stay away. Not get too close. But they have different things with little phrases. If you can see. They have a lot of cute shirts, a lot of cute socks. Oh, you're okay. Yes, E.T. is a cool ride too. It's a classic. Do you recommend buying an express pass?
Yeah, if you're on vacation and you're coming for just like a few days. From what I've seen recently, the lines are pretty long, but we'll recheck them. But if the lines are like getting above 30 minutes, express pass is worth it. But get the unlimited one, not the one ride, because the one ride is not much more expensive to get the unlimited. I would go with unlimited. You want to get out here and 20 people go.
Yeah, I don't think it's any other way for me to pay though. Yeah, I just wanted this pin. But I kind of don't want it anymore. I'm about to put it down because I don't understand how this line's moving.
But yeah, I would get the express pass.
I agree. It says the express is only available for 3 hours.
So that's probably going to be just the, like, if you're going to get the annual pass that has it included.
Yeah.
That one's after 4, but if you buy one like straight up as like a day pass, that should last all day.
And Firecliff said he doesn't think. I would say it depends. I only say yes to the express because they're closing early now.
Oh yeah, so they're going to be closing the parks at 5.
Yeah.
And we haven't been to Universal in about a week and a half. The crowds seem pretty heavy right now, but we'll see what the wait times are like. And if the wait times are Okay.
You have the wait times or what? Go ahead.
What are we getting here? These two?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So if the wait times are lower, we would probably change our opinion. Hold on.
Busch Gardens, I definitely suggest it. I suggest, okay, that's getting the lead.
If you want to wait for me out there, you can.
I'm fine. I'm enjoying the ambiance.
I was just gonna say, like, I love it here. The washing room. Try to get the washing room. It just looks up and sweet. It's hard for me to do anything else. I can't. Oh, yeah.
Breeze B81. So Universal about the whole Fast and Furious and Poseidon's Fury. What they said is they're temporarily closing them. So they're not like permanently shutting them down. They're going to be temporary closures based on the crowd levels, and then it's also going to be because Universal has laid off. Universal had their second round of layoffs they announced yesterday, so staff is being reduced pretty significantly. Staff is being reduced pretty significantly due to the whole crisis and whatnot. But let's check out the. So yeah, Poseidon's Fury, Fast and Furious, and a few stage shows are being what's termed as temporarily closed.
Yeah.
Can you see Jaynel V?
Oh, no.
That was her over there. We live stream like 3 things a day.
All right, let's see the wait time. If the wait time isn't listed, that means it's a little, yeah, it's not listed. So that means this is virtual. This turns into virtual lines when the lines get a little too long.
Yeah, they were turning Hagrid's into a regular queue now.
Hagrid's a regular queue?
They're testing it as a regular queue from what I've seen.
I mean, everyone comes here for that. I wish they bring back the Beetlejuice review. Really? What is that, a show? I know I see Beetlejuice in that makeup, the horror show, makeup horror show. I see Beetlejuice in there quite often. She said, if so, I'm glad I'm not a fan.
I agree. I'm not a fan of Fast and the Furious at all.
Yeah, for Poseidon's
I'm not a
Fury-
fan of any of the new things they brought to studios. I don't like Jimmy Fallon.
Well, you like Hagrid's. That's the only
Hagrid's
thing.
at Islands of Adventure. I'm saying at studios.
Oh.
I'm not a fan of what they've been bringing to this park. Like, I don't like Fast and Furious. I think it's tacky. I think it's just it's a horrible ride. It's literally was a waste of money, and I'm not a fan of this park right now. Honestly, this park does not compete with Islands of Adventure. And once they open Velocicoaster up, there won't be any competition. So they're going to have to make some serious investments in this park.
Because everyone's going to go to Islands.
Yeah.
Oh, and Firecliff. Yeah, it's only a few hours for annual pass holders. But ticket holders get the full day. They pay for that full day express pass. So for
if you get the premier pass.
Yeah, for one of us, like Michael or I, it'll only be a few hours. And that's if you get the highest one, the premier. So that's the only downside when you get that one. But if you pay for it up front, you should.
What's weird is
the whole
being
day.
here after being at Disney for so much. You see how small these parks are compared to like Disney.
Yeah.
Like, we can see the end of the park from right here. You know?
She said, Beetlejuice Graveyard Review. It was a show. Singers dressed up like monsters like Dracula, Frankenstein, and such, and they sing a lot of songs associated with Halloween. But a lot are the 80s. I think I would have loved to see that show.
I think it's August 8th they're starting to close these attractions.
Alright. So Michael said he believes it was the date that they're going to start closing these attractions are August 8th. So Fast and Furious should go bye-bye. But I know the new time changes start tomorrow.
Yeah.
Studios will be closed at 5, and then Islands will close at 6. Now, normally on the weekends, they're open until 7, but today they're open until 6.
You can just tell a massive difference in the amount of staff that's out cleaning, that's enforcing the rules. You just don't see as many team members out like you used to.
Oh, she said over here you see where the brick wall that says Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
That's where the Beetlejuice graveyard review was.
Right there?
Yeah. You are passing right now. That's cool. I didn't know that. I wish they would have kept it because I don't like Fast and Furious. It's really not a good attraction.
Yeah, Universal is out of their mind if they think they're going to compete with Disney with rides like that. They're not.
That's a really bad ride.
Like, the franchise itself is a horrible franchise. I know it makes a lot of money, but that doesn't mean it's a good franchise. It's not something that people are going to be like 30 years down the road. Man, that Fast and Furious was a classic. Like Back to the Future or Jurassic Park is considered a classic. If in 30 years people consider that a classic, that means we have a sad state of affairs.
You know, some people will say that.
Yeah.
There are fans of the movie that might say that.
And that's sad.
Can you hold this really fast? I'm going to the restroom.
Oh, okay.
I'll be right back, guys.
But yeah, the crowds are just like way more crowds than what we've seen when we used to come here about like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. I guess like with the reopening of Disney, we've been spending a lot more time at Disney. So just a lot more crowds, a lot more tourists. It is a Saturday though. To go in what Diagon Alley is gonna look like, because Diagon Alley is so like condensed. It was nice how much room there was with Diagon Alley a few weeks ago, but I'm a little worried about what I'm gonna see when I go in there. So stay tuned if you want to see what Diagon Alley's looking like, because I got a feeling it's not gonna look pretty. So but yeah, I mean, it's nice to be back. I know I get what people are saying. It's nice to get a little break of the Disney and all that stuff. I agree. There was a time where I would only go to Disney, and I wouldn't go to a place like Universal. But I think it was about like a year ago. I had been to Universal when I was like a 10-year-old, and I didn't really remember much about it except for Twister, Jaws, the Back to the Future ride, because back then they still had those rides, and Twister was my favorite out of all of them. Bill, I'm sure you'll agree. But then when I came back about a year ago, it had been like a decade since I've been here, or whatever it was. I liked Universal a lot, and I still do like Universal. I think Universal is a nice change of pace from Disney. So if you're coming down to Orlando, and I get that it's all different with the pandemic, like I get that it's very different. But I feel like if you're coming down to Orlando, you got to get the best of both worlds. Like, I think it's the time where you're just spending, the trips of only at Disney. You're missing all of the other things that are here, like Harry Potter. Like, there's Diagon Alley, there's Hogsmeade, there's going to be Jurassic Park with Velocicoaster. So Universal has so much to offer, and Volcano Bay is an amazing water park. Volcano Bay is hands down the best water park in Orlando. So, and then with the way things are right now, it's going to be the only water park open except for Aquatica, because Disney's not opening their water parks back up. So, and Universal has been stepping their game up with resorts like Aventura, Cabana Bay. Those are some really great additions to the resort lineup that I suggest you guys give it a chance. Because I was one of those people that was Disney only. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm only gonna go to Disney. I'm not gonna like Universal. Even though I was Universal, I've been there when I was a kid. You get kind of a bias towards Universal. But you got to give it a shot. You know what I mean? Plus, HHN Howling Horror Nights, from what I've heard, is an amazing event. So there's so many cool rides though. Hulk, Gringotts. Hagrid's is astonishing. I'm still wrapping my head around whether I like Hagrid's or Rise of Resistance better. So if anybody's done both, I'd love to see what you guys think. You guys, which one do you like better, Hagrid's or Rise of the Resistance? I'm very, you know, I'm not gonna yell. Look at her. What is she doing? With 30 bathroom breaks a day is gonna have to stop.
I can't use the restroom?
30 times a day is a little...
Today's the first time since we've been here.
Yeah, get that on your assistant.
I will most definitely go and watch those on YouTube. Bill said, I agree with you on Twister, but Jaws was awesome, and so was Back to the Future, too, when they were around. I'm not biased towards any of them. I like all the parks, Mike. Smiley face. The
Yeah, David's definitely Disney biased. You're gonna have to give it a shot sometime, David, because you're a Back to the Future fan. Like, you gotta give Universal a shot. Universal's a place you have to go when you grow up. You know?
Or no, it's right next to it.
Maybe David never wants to grow up.
I used to think Everest was, you know, fast and furious. Everest literally is like a regular ride to me now. When you compare it to like Hulk, or you compare it to Mako at SeaWorld, there's no comparison. Like even Rock and Roller Coaster, I didn't feel like it's really truly a thrill ride.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't go to Universal.
I know.
At one point in time.
That's why I was explaining that I hadn't been to Universal since I was a kid. Hey,
And thank you, David.
What David said.
He said, when you hydrate good, you gotta go to the potty. Well, he said it better. He said, hydrate good equals bathroom break. Yes, I like all the parks too.
I like Disney. I'm not saying I don't like Disney.
I'm not biased.
I'm just saying, like,
It all has a different atmosphere.
you're missing a lot if you don't give Universal a shot.
Remember, David, you told us to try everything.
Try everything.
Even the Carousel of Progress. You had us try it. So we are now in Diagon Alley.
It's not horrendous. I think it's time for you to thank your Patreon supporters.
All right.
It's that time of the stream, guys.
Now, I would love to thank all my Patreon supporters for always supporting me and joining Club Sunrae. So Michael Parker is at the executive level, right? Executive producer level. So thank you. And then I want to thank Jill, Janelle, as well as Tom. Thank you guys for taking that plunge and joining Club Sunrae. It means a lot. And I also want to thank SRL23 for his generous donation today. Thank you for always supporting the channel and believing in the channel as well. I always love coming to the parks with each and every one of you, and I can't wait for more and more adventures. But without me just yapping away, we're going to continue to walk around Diagon Alley as well as see what's going on. So, let's go. Harry Potter stuff and buff has intrigued me. No, Back to the Future. Sorry.
You said that, David?
Yes. Has me intrigued. And Tom says, thank you for taking us along to the places we can't at the time right now. You are so welcome.
know it's 30 minutes for Gringotts right now.
David said when I go to Universal, it will be thanks to you guys for showing me around.
David, I don't know if I ever asked you, are you a Harry Potter fan? Do you like Harry Potter?
I think he said yeah.
Oh, yes, right.
It intrigues him.
It intrigues him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think when you come here, because I was never a fan of Harry Potter until I came to the lands, and this is what got me really big into the Harry Potter land. You're gonna leave with a Gryffindor cloak and a wand for sure.
Yes. You are most definitely gonna leave with a wand and a cloak.
And this, I'm a Star Wars fan, but hands down, both of the Harry Potter lands blow Star Wars Galaxy's Edge out of the water. It's no comparison. And these lands are about a decade older than Galaxy's Edge. They just don't compete, in my opinion. I think Universal, these lands are far and above what Disney has done with Star Wars, which is sad because Star Wars is such a popular franchise. And it's not just my opinion, I think across the board, many people have been let down with Batuu.
Yeah.
So I still think this is so much better.
He said yes, he's read all the Harry Potter books.
Okay.
So you're gonna love it.
You'll love it.
It really pays homage to the books, and it's very, very, very well themed.
And there's a new limited edition wand too.
Really?
Yeah.
Who is it?
It's not anyone's. It's a limited edition wand.
So they do. Michael said they have a new limited edition wand. If you didn't hear him, because I know it's a little loud.
I love Knockford Alley, Morgan and Merck's. Where are we going?
You want to go in the alley?
Sure.
So we'll take you back into that alley, like we did on the last live stream. I also have to stop at a gift shop.
Well, I want to report from David when he goes to both lands. I want to hear his opinion on it.
Yes, David, you will have to give us your opinion on both.
We'll put him on the stream and get his opinion.
Yes, she's doing her interactive.
That's the other thing, like this lane is so much more interactive than Star Wars.
You see how interactive that was? And I love it's interactive.
Like, aren't you
without
surprised?
touch points.
Aren't you surprised how there's like nothing interactive at Star Wars?
Yeah, I am.
You'll have a stormtrooper come up and interrupt you, but that's about it.
You can see he's moving it.
Look at the talking heads.
Oh, look what he's doing with the arm. That is super cool.
Yes, David, it'll be a Sunrae guest appearance.
And the heads top.
But I do love Pandora and Toy Story Land.
Those are really well
Those
themed.
are really good. Those are better than Star Wars, too.
They are.
I think I like Toy Story Land better than Pandora.
I do too. Oh look, she's gonna do her interactive. Oh, that's cute. Excuse me? Sorry. So we are now leaving Nocturne Alley. We missed the dragon! Oh man. The dragon just blew fire. So close, I can't believe we missed him.
Way to miss it, Serena.
I had a feeling to come out, and I just kept looking to see what that lady was doing.
Everyone just threw their computer on the ground because you missed it.
I'm sorry. So, if you don't know, randomly, this dragon blows fire out of his mouth, and it's so cool. And then they even spray like a mist of water after he blows his fire. So that is super cool. I can't believe I missed it. I caught it last time. Oh, and look at the little restroom area.
It's wizards and what does it say, witches?
Yes. So one side says wizards and the other side says witches. So I'm not gonna walk all the way to the witches side, but I think that's cute how they themed it as well. And Michael Disney lover, I'm so happy that you love it. I love being on live with you guys. This is the ice cream parlor over here. And they also have like this little sundae that they sell. It's like a no melting ice cream at one of them. I don't know if it's at the other one. Have you heard of that one?
What?
The no melting ice cream?
I've not heard of that.
Yeah,
that.
I seen it online. It's at one of these. I think it's like a cookie dough. It's more like a cookie dough ice cream. But allegedly it doesn't melt. I don't know.
Oh, that is just cool.
And I have to find a phone charger.
You don't have a phone charger?
I don't think I have one on me.
Failure!
I know, this is the first time I've been so...
What are you gonna do?
Just get one.
How?
They sell them here.
You mean the rods?
The cord. They always sell cords.
That's $100 right there.
Probably. It's probably like $800. That would be $800. This is the first time. I used to have a 6-foot cord that I kept my backpack with. You know how these things go. And here's some more part of the Harry Potter. And then if you knock on the door, someone peeks out the window. This little booth is still closed. They sold hot dogs and crisp.
Oh no.
So now, towards this side of the park, it looks a little more spread out. It looks lighter. I like it. Not a crowded spot.
You know I gotta get my ride on ET when I'm here.
Yes, we always do ET when we're here. So we are gonna take you on a ride. I'm gonna get a charger.
Do it!
MIB looks a little busy over there. More busy than usual.
It's just unfortunate that Universal's so restrictive on filming.
Yeah. Opposed to Disney.
Everything but Rock and Roller Coaster.
Uh-huh.
You can do at Disney. Doesn't mean you'll have service, but you can do it.
Yeah. That's all they do is turn their service off.
Yeah, I think that's done on purpose. Fishies.
Oh, they're... there are fishes.
Did you guys get laid off too? Yeah?
Oh,
Even the fish. This pandemic's hurting everyone.
the fish is waiting for popcorn to roll over there. Hold on, let me ask him.
Oh.
Hold on, guys, 1 second.
I think she's trying to find a phone charger. I don't know if they would have any here, but we're on the hunt for a phone charger, it looks like. Heading towards the David. So David, I think this is just conjecture on my part, but from what I see at the parks, after a certain time, people have already paid for park tickets. So the amount of people you're going to get in for park tickets basically is done at after 5, 6 o'clock. So, you know, they're not selling any more park tickets for people to come in later in the day. So they're not bringing revenue in. Plus, another thing is, with the layoffs, they had to cut the workforce, which means they can't operate and didn't want to operate the parks much longer than what they were operating them at. So, to kind of like give you like an answer, David, I would say it's just because their financial advisors looked at it and said, you know, after a certain point, we're not selling tickets for people to come in this late. They're going to buy tickets to go this amount of time. Peak time is always from 8 to 5. When we'd be in these parks till like 7, it dies down around then. People are going to go eat at CityWalk. They're going to go back to their resorts. And they just don't have the staff to staff it, and they don't want to staff it later in those days. Because they already had, this is the second round of layoffs. And then they're closing the attractions that they don't want to man either. And then there's been rumors that Disney, and these are all coming from Abigail Disney and from insiders of the Walt Disney Company, there are very good rumors, meaning they're coming from good sources, that it looks like there's a chance Disney is going to only operate the parks 5 days a week and close them on 2 days because essentially attendance has been abysmal on the weekdays. And another thing is coming out about Disney is that they are expecting there to be massive layoffs coming from Disney as well. So not only are there people on furlough, but they're gonna either permanently lay off the people on furlough or lay off some of the cast members they brought back as well. So that's kind of the scene here in Orlando. And that's the thing for like try to help you guys plan your trip. It's going to be very hard because we don't know when the parks are going to be operating at, what days, what times. And we already know that Disney has postponed the reopening of a good amount of their resorts. So there are a lot of like Polynesian, Boardwalk, Beach Club, and Yacht Club's not even opening up. But those resorts are only going to be open up for DVC still. So regular guests aren't going to be allowed to rent at those places. And then you have people like places like Port Orleans, Art of Animation, and I think Coronado are all not opening until a later date. They've postponed those days. So it's a very uncertain time for planning. I think it's very uncertain for planning your trip down here. Because there's a good shot,
Why is this doing this?
Because it always does that. There's a good chance.
Guys.
Remember, it was my fault. There was a good chance that these parks may only be open 5 days a week. So we shall see, and you'll get it first from us. So we'll let you guys know when we know something. But even with these crowds, and even with the crowds that you've seen in Disney,
Ouch.
they're not profitable. So, which is sad.
I think this cord is just heavy. Alright, looks like we're back in business. I had to get a charger. This is a 6-foot charger. Heavy duty.
He said teacups. David said that.
David
Yeah,
wants...
David, David, you made a good point in the chat I just saw about them closing early when school starts, and I agree. I think you're gonna see.
Maybe that's why they started closing early.
Well, not only that, the resorts are being pushed back. This is what I'm gonna say. I agree, David. I think when you see schools open back up, you're gonna see these parks announce that they're only operating 5 days a week, and then you're gonna see. And I don't put it past it. I think there are going to be massive, deep cuts made at Disney. So it's going to be very hard on the Disney cast members. So I would say in the fall, if you're planning a trip to come to the fall, I would pump the brakes right now
To see their hours.
To see the hours, but also to see the operating days. Because there's nothing that says Disney has to operate. Like, this is what they could do. They could open up just 2 parks. They could close 2 parks. They could alternate days. They have certain parks open, certain closed. So, if you see Epcot, Epcot is empty. And then they just recently opened up the cast members to come back into the parks, except for Hollywood Studios. And that tells you that they can't sell tickets to people because they would not have opened up those days to cast members if they could sell those park tickets. What do you say?
I honestly agree for the most part. For most of it, I agree. I agree when kids go back to school, they might cut a day or 2 out. They might do like a Monday or a Tuesday, or like a Tuesday or a Wednesday. They'll look at the days they are least busy. So probably Tuesday, Wednesday, they might not open, or take 1 or 2 days and just stay open on the busier days.
I didn't think about that. David made a good point, because schools.
Yeah, because a lot of kids. But it all depends too. Here in Florida, kids are still going back to school. Other places are doing online.
Yeah, but I mean, their parents aren't. Here's the cold hard fact: is that there's so much uncertainty with the economy. You know, honestly, what you see here right now is stimulus checks walking around. That's what you see.
Yes. A lot of these people, I'll have to agree. And you can tell who's out of state and who's from here. And it's like, it's hard to say like how you can tell, but you can just tell.
Yeah.
Once you start living here, you can just tell who's on vacation and who's not.
And I saw Miami is starting to see the outer bands of the hurricane right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Michael just said, I don't know if you guys can hear him, because I know sometimes I look at live
Well, I'm not
streams
supposed to be on.
and you can't, be quiet, Michael, and you can't always hear the person. But he said Miami's already starting to get hit with the outer bands of this hurricane.
They got the bands in Miami. They're throwing bands. Yeah.
So they're starting to get that, which is...
Sorry, we keep it lively in the stream.
I'm not worried about it, but I am worried about the rain.
Yeah.
That's the only thing, because we are under the we're in the tropical storm warning.
Well, tomorrow you'll be seeing a live stream from a hurricane, so
Yeah.
get ready. We do this for you guys, so
We'll stand outside with our umbrellas.
if you appreciate it, please throw a like on this video. Helps the channel out a lot in the stream.
They'll
I think
say,
Kids- I
haha.
think Kids Zone's closed.
Yeah, Kids
Oh
Zone
no,
looks...
that thing is closed.
What is that? I don't know.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Alright, I'll wait right here in the shade. So we are about to go on ET. Michael is using the restroom. Michael is using the restroom, so I'm gonna sit right here for a minute and enjoy the shade. Ooh, I don't know why. My gimbal, I think it's too hot out here. My gimbal is just like, stop. The heat, the heat. I can't take the heat. And hi, Alice. And Michael Disney lover, not all schools are virtual. It's surprising, right? I know some schools in the northern states are still expected to go. So it really all depends on where you live. Even though one would think they would make schools virtual for everyone, but not all kids have the ability, or all families have the money to actually do virtual school, because not everyone has internet. I know that was a big debate, depending on like where you live and you know how much money your parent makes. Lower income families are unable to sometimes afford internet, or like they only have one computer, and if it's more than one child in a household, you know, it gets iffy on like how long can a person stay on there.
Which way is it? Because you hear the stars. So. Ah!
Let's keep moving.
Hey David, I think it's the same in Florida. They're getting, well, I thought Orange was gonna go all virtual.
You said it's a mix here in Alabama based off county. That's like up north too. Some schools are and some aren't. It really all depends on where you live and your county and your government. Because I know here they started to already. Couldn't even see you. Here they already started to giving people internet services. Spectrum started to go to people's houses to help.
Oh man, maybe they'll get service every other Tuesday.
I know.
Spectrum.
Hopefully the kids can actually do their homework, which I doubt.
It'll work like in one room.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Xfinity.
Might have to go, most definitely have to go back to Xfinity. Then Alice said mixed in Arizona where she is.
Alice is going back Monday to work, she said.
Yeah.
Aren't we doing an epic stream tomorrow?
Yes, we are doing an epic stream. I'm excited for it.
Are you going to tell them now, or are you going to surprise them tomorrow?
I think it's a surprise. I think we should leave it as a surprise.
All I know is get the energy drinks for tomorrow.
Lots of Celsius?
Yeah. And sit down.
All right, we are venturing to take E.T. home.
Always.
Thank you. Yes, tomorrow we have a surprise, but I'm just going to save it for tomorrow. I think you guys will like it. It's a nice twist to what we usually do. Hi.
Regular assist?
Yes.
Regular?
Remember, just refresh if it starts to lag. Refresh, refresh, refresh. But it shouldn't. You proved your point. You can stop being yourself. Your grouchy grandpa self.
E.T. go to Tipoli. Alice, are you excited to go back to work? How are you feeling about going back to work? I know Michael said he's a little nervous about going back to work. Oh, there's people in front of us. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's hard to see. I didn't see him at first either.
Jose, phone home. David,
Okay, thank you. Wash hands, yeah. Yes, we will be washing lots and lots of hands. And that's what you really have to do. Alice says she has mixed feelings.
Mixed feelings? I can understand. You're probably excited to go back to work, but worried about the virus.
And the safety precautions that they're taking for you guys.
No, I understand. I get it. And we had a discussion yesterday about the cast members at Disney and then the team members. You know?
Keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. Always remain seated while the vehicle is in motion. For the courtesy of those around you, we request that there be no flash photography.
No flashing.
Hi, Joe. How are you?
Late to the game again.
Oh, I understand, Alice.
Hufflepuff.
It's because her husband.
Yeah. No, and that's what I was thinking. Well, we hope everything goes well for you, Alice, and everything's smooth.
Yes. She didn't want the hand sanitizer.
I want it all.
You want to bathe in it?
Yeah. I want to bathe in it.
When you board the vehicle,
Thank you.
please lower the lap bar to a slight position. Keep
Okay.
your arms and legs inside the vehicle.
Hold on,
at
guys.
all times.
Sorry in advance.
Always remain seated while the vehicle is in motion.
Ugh.
For those around you, we request
Okay, I don't know how that went.
photography.
I think it all made it on my hand.
Well, that's the point. Disney's hand sanitizer is so much better.
It is.
It's just that Disney quality.
It's because they use a name brand one, that's why.
Go to Tiffany.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully I didn't tell her too. That's my phone. She tried to they hit me in the head. See that?
Yeah, I did.
See that? She tried to do like a clothes hanger from the NFL. Look, this guy's gaming while he's at work. He's twitching. He's doing Twitch streams. I need a job where I can Twitch too.
Wait, they got ET. They're getting away. Unit 3, cut them off. High screen.
Bottom of the hill. Expression.
Hey! Stop! Get in the way! Look, they're flying!
Let go.
Attention! Please remain seated, keeping your hands and feet inside the ride vehicle.
Welcome back, Bird Rescuers. Thanks for saving the green planet. DC really appreciates all your help out there, guys. Once you come to a full and complete stop at the station, you can definitely let us go. Rock buddies. Guys, have a great rest of your day.
You too.
Alright, cool. You done, right? Yeah.
Attention!
And yes, Alice, that is very true.
Inside the ride vehicle.
Oh, they have Universal merch in here. Alright, that was fun.
You want to head over to Islands before?
Yes. We will head over to Islands now and show you guys a little bit over there.
I miss the days when it would close at like 9 o'clock.
I do too. I mean, because those days we tend to go around 4. And it was cooler. So that was always good. But now... So today, David Islands closes at 6. So both parks today are closing at 6. But starting tomorrow, Islands will be the only one that closes at 6. Studios will close then at 5. So that is something to think about, too, if you were considering. I want to see if I have something in my bag in this pink part.
too short. Right now I feel like a nerd.
Yeah, it's just like it's on the second notch.
I gotta feel like a nerd.
How's it? How are you a nerd if you use 2 straps for your backpack?
'Cause that's what nerds do.
I use 2 straps.
You're a nerd.
Wow. I learn something new every day.
Poindexter.
David said, yeah, dance time. You like to dance, David? I feel like I have to see that.
He probably likes Johnny Be Good, like from Back to the Future. Let's go to Elan's.
I want to see you dance too, Alice.
Alice likes to dance?
Yeah, she said get up and dance. I want to see you guys dance. I know I can't dance.
Dance the night away.
David said no dancing. Hee hee. No, you gotta dance now, David. You have to see it.
You're gonna dance for the Sunraes.
You gotta dance for the other Sunraes. I would even dance too. I don't think you'll look more ridiculous than me. They'll be laughing at me more. I have the rhythm of a 5-year-old.
So I'm assuming we're gonna start getting some of the outer bands tonight.
Yes, it seems like it. Right now we're sunny.
Hurricane Icy Isis or Icy Isis.
That's the name?
Something.
I just saw an I. I thought it was Isaiah.
It's ISAISI. That's whatever. It's
Isaac?
not. No.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Icy Isis off of Isaac.
Yeah, it sounds the same. So to our right, that is the Universal Annual Pass Holder Lounge. It is currently closed. The one next door,
5 away from 30 likes, guys. Let's do it.
in Islands, is still open.
Let's get them likes up.
And it looks like the one in Islands of Adventure is temporary.
What?
Above the food place, Confisco.
That could be extended. That used to be called temporary too.
Yeah, I hope they extend it because I want that to be a permanent place. Because I love the ability to sit down, get something to drink, and then you can order food from the restaurant. That's always cool. Alright, say bye to the Hello Kitty store. Bye, Hello Kitty. We went in there on one of our streams and that was fun. That's the whole girl. That's the whole
Is it laggy?
I think they're back. David said, would it be so weird for you to get a resort room since you live so close?
No.
Honestly, no, David. And that's something I consider.
They never wearing a mask.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's so many more people today without a mask on. It's so irritating.
If you don't want to wear a mask, don't come to Florida, please.
And it's just like, you know, places that are asking you to wear a mask. Do not attend the places that ask you to wear a mask if you don't want to wear it. I'm tempted, you know, to say pull your mask up.
That's the reason why Florida is in the predicament it's in. And that's the reason why cast members and team members are going to be losing their job, because these people come from other states and they'll follow like him right there, not wearing his mask.
I know, it's just like, why?
None of the masks are on.
And it's sad because people aren't going to have a job. But we've been considering that, getting a room. Or one of the rooms nearby. To at least to see how it is. So I don't think it's weird.
That guy's not wearing one.
Yeah, a lot more people out here not wearing one. And this is also another reason why I don't like the weekends. Because you see more people without it on the weekend. And they don't care. Why aren't people wearing their masks?
Yeah, it's gotten progressively worse at Universal. Just
because
to be
they're
honest.
stupid. That's the only thing I can say.
And that's not allowed walking around with it, but
No.
they don't have anyone to enforce it at Universal, so.
They have the stupid, is what I like to call
There's
it.
some more.
It's like, yes, I am very hot right now with my mask on. However, I'm going to wear it because I knew when walking out the house that is what was required of me. So I'm just going to do it. Yeah, more.
There's another one.
I probably counted like 10 people so far.
That covers the chin. That does a good job.
I just hate being out here when people don't have their mask on. You know, it's like they have their nose out or they have it around their chin. And they don't really understand that. Because the parks are now going to keep closing earlier and earlier.
Well, it's going to destroy the economy of Florida.
Yeah, until they don't open at all. Because team members, you have to take into consideration, they're not only cutting their workforce,
they're cutting their hours.
But they're cutting hours, and they're also, people are getting sick and calling out. So you're really not going to have anyone if they're sick and you cut your workforce so much. If they don't work enough hours,
then they cut their health insurance for them.
Yeah, and when you don't work enough hours, your insurance get cut. There's a lot of things that come into consideration, and I don't think people understand this, or they just don't care. So thank you. It says Destiny said I've been kicking people off my flight for not wearing a mask. Yeah, especially when you're on an airplane and you're playing around with that and it's so contained. Wear the mask. But you're in air conditioned. So I don't understand.
Well, and in Florida, the police have been told not to enforce the mask rule either.
Other states too, I hear.
They told because they know that it's going to cause problems and they don't want that interaction between the police and the citizens. So only in California are the police enforcing the rules.
I think California has gotten just so bad. They've gotten that bad.
No, it's nowhere.
They're worse than Florida.
I think Florida's worse.
This is...
Yeah.
Yes, I encourage it, Destiny. Continue to tell them.
Yeah, if you are... Disney's doing way better.
Yeah, Disney has people walking around with that little mask thing, and they're telling security and all that.
Oh, and Disney will trespass you.
And you're getting, yeah, like Michael said, you're getting trespassed now. But it's just really ridiculous why they just won't just put it on their face. Look at her. Her parents aren't saying anything. And I understand.
When you live in Orlando, you have a very short tolerance.
Yeah. He wasn't paying attention. He almost ran into me. And he didn't have his mask on. That's what... You know, I'm not really worried about the COVID. I'm worried about what else people are carrying.
People are dirty.
Yeah, with the sneezing and like this coughing. Like, I don't really know what you have. I've never liked being very close to people. I get very claustrophobic in certain areas. Now, this is the area where you can't take your mask off, so don't worry. This is the U.S. area, and everything is socially distanced. And that's my thing. We have that at the theme parks, but people don't want to utilize it. They will rather continue to walk around.
Yeah, Destiny David's going to be staying at the Poly next week for 4 days.
Destiny, I'm so jealous of you.
You lucky.
You know Destiny.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Oh my goodness. Destiny, he's acting like he doesn't know you, but okay.
Oh, the dog. Okay.
He remembers
the dog.
He remembers the puppy.
Yeah.
He never remembers names.
I'm a dog person.
Enjoy the Poly. Are you staying by yourself?
Did you rent DVC points?
Probably did, yeah. It looks like more steel rods are up on the side. She said, LOL, you know me, Michael.
I mean, I remember the dog. I'm sorry.
I don't think he doesn't remember for some reason your name.
Was that the one when Sean was here?
Yes.
Yeah, I had a friend here. So.
He doesn't remember your name. I say this all the time.
Nothing personal.
I don't know what he thinks your name is, but every time I say, yeah, with Louie, and he's like, oh, her. And I'm just like, wow.
She has a nice dog. I'm a dog person. I used to be a people person until people.
Wow.
There's those shirts. I used to be. You ever see those shirts? I used to be a people person, but then I met people.
I haven't seen that shirt.
I see them at Disney all the time.
Oh wow, she said no. Tia and I got it. We have a friend that gave us the 60%.
Oh, the Disney.
Yeah. I didn't know they were.
Well, yeah.
I didn't know they were open. I thought they were only open to DVC, the Polynesian.
I guess maybe they open up to cash members then.
Yeah, Polynesian is on the list for me. So here's a little glimpse at the wait time. Hawk is at 50 minutes. Dr. Doom is long.
Hagrid's is an hour away. So yeah, they've gotten rid of the virtual queue for Hagrid's.
Oh, sorry. You said you're surprised they're not calling the police?
Because the police are not allowed to enforce the rules.
Yeah.
They've been told by the government that they're not to enforce the rules.
Yeah, they are trying to steer clear of enforcing. David told Destiny, have at least, oh my goodness, look at all these people. He said, have at least one Dole Whip a day.
David, are you into this Dole Whip?
David loves Dole Whip. Oh my goodness.
Fine, when David comes down to Florida, I gotta have a Dole Whip with him.
Yes. When David comes, he's gonna get Dole Whip wasted.
Yeah, Dole Whip wasted.
We're gonna try to make you a shirt, David.
Friendly, okay?
We're gonna make David that shirt.
David's Dole Whip wasted.
I might have a Dole Whip problem. Yeah. Just a little. Just a little. I have a cheeseburger egg roll problem, but they took it away. So now I'm like going nuts because I want them to bring my cheeseburger egg rolls back. But I hope you at Epcot. When are you going to be at Epcot?
Who said that?
Destiny. I think those few days then. Oh, I'm on my last battery. I got my other little tripod, but it's a little shaky. Spider-Man is 15 minutes. It tends to always be 15 minutes, which is nice. Do you want something to drink?
No.
I need some water.
She's gonna be turning up in Epcot.
I think I'm gonna stop and get some water.
Literally, it's 5:40 already. You know they kick you out.
Yes, and then I won't get anything to drink.
I'm not holding the thing. You can hold it.
Disney's better with having people wear masks, though, Michael. But I completely agree. I think this was the last problem I had with Universal when I went on a weekend.
Yeah, I did not enjoy it that day.
It was crowded and it was too many people without a mask or like pulling their mask down, and I hated it. So my favorite Universal ride is the Mummy Joe.
It's gotta be Hagrid's.
Michael said his is Hagrid's. I love Hagrid's too, but I love the Mummy. Mainly because I'm able to ride the Mummy more.
Let's go over by River Glen. Should we skip this one?
Hi.
I'm gonna bum one. I was gonna bum a Newport. That guy got wet. He must have did that Village ride.
Yes, Hawk is good too. It is in my top favorites. It's in my top favorites. Do y'all like Shrek? You know what? I've never did Shrek 3D. Never. Oh, 4D, yeah. Sorry.
That's what I thought it was.
I've never done it. Have you, SRL 23? Because I've never done it.
I don't get this. I honestly don't get that.
Take a shot for every time you see someone without a mask. We will be wasted right now.
I'd be David Brookshire level Dole Whip wasted if I did that.
I know. We will be David after he ate 6 Dole Whips in a row. On the ground. In pure happiness.
When he does that, he's like, roll tide! Roll tide!
He said, neither have I. I mean, it never interests me to go on the Shrek 4D. I think maybe I'm going to try it at least once. I did the Minions. I thought the Minions was super cute. He said nasty words. War Eagle. And I have no regrets. Tendo whips.
No regrets.
I like Spider-Man too. Spider-Man is cool. I love the Spider-Man right here. It is cool. It's a short wait time. It's air conditioned. And it's fun. So you really can't go wrong. Really? The line was too long every time you went? I think because I tend to go like later towards the night.
Well, summer's gonna be packed.
Yeah,
so.
everyone's gone. But yeah, in the summer it's super packed. But I usually go towards the end of the night and get on there like one or two times. Yeah, Jill, you always gotta choose between those two at the end. Oh, it sounds like their CD skipped a little.
Kong is 25 minutes.
Kong is currently 25 minutes, and no joke, some of the food at Disney is really spectacular. I have to agree with you. Some of the snacks are so amazing. And I like that when you go to Epcot, some of the snacks, you eat one or two and you're full. Unlike some parks where you just have the basic popcorn, pretzel, churro, and like little stuff like that. David said part of the reason he likes to go is for the snacks. I agree. I'm a snack queen. I love my snacks. I just make sure I walk around a lot so the snacks don't stay on me for very long. S023 says CityWalk food. Yeah, so what are some of the places you tried? We've both, Michael and I, tried Cowfish and loved it. So have you tried that place yet? Yes, the barbecue mac and cheese at Animal Kingdom with the little onion, what you call that? The onion rings on top and the slaw is so amazing. That is one of my favorites. And they give you a nice portion.
S-23, you gotta come down and ride the Velocicoaster when it opens up.
Yes, because it already looks crazy.
More rock work is done.
Well, you got to fuel up after 10,000 steps. That's what David said. And then Alice is loving all the green and trees and plants and flowers. Arizona is so dead here. Michael says, I like buying things in a park. I'm a shopaholic. I think David is too. Because he loves merch. I can
tell David is a shopaholic. He shops till he drops.
Yeah. David pulls out his black card. Says one of everything, please. Look at all that merch. He probably has cast members carrying his bags out the store because he just loves merch. I bet you do too, Michael.
Probably would say that definitely.
Michael, Disney lover. I'm a window shopper though. My money is not long. It is short.
It's long?
It's very short. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's up. That's new. Over here. And I could tell more work by that watchtower's been done. So Michael did state before he think it's going to be around the summer 2021. And David said no black card, use your Disney Visa. You're smart, David, because you get more points. And when you use your Disney Visa, they give you that redemption card where, they give you that redemption card where you can actually use it in the store and you get a discount. So if you guys don't know about that Disney Visa has a few perks when you use it throughout the year. I know people that actually pay for their Disney trip.
Really?
With the points, yeah. With the actual Visa redemption points, and still had a lot of shopping money when they came to Disney. Because when you use card at those shops, you get that for
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
We're one like away from 30, guys. Hit that like button for us.
But there is a few things being done. I noticed over here it is even more rock work. So that is amazing. There is more steel and metal by this little watchtower. So it's actually starting to take shape, as well as one of these little, I think this is a show building. So really, really good. Yes, the Disney Visa also has special private character meets. And the Disney Visa gets special pins. So you can buy a special pin each year or each season that is limited edition and only for the Disney Visa card holders. So you guys do get a few perks. Alice says she sees 31.
I just saw it, yeah, right now.
Thank you, Alice. So it seems like it's a little light over here. Lighter than Studios. A lot of people are leaving because the park is
in like 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, the park is about to close. So we wanted to give you guys a little glimpse.
That top hat is dope, though.
The top hat is gorgeous. That is the top hat we are talking about. It does have a flag hanging from it, but it is very, very nice.
I've said it before, but Abraham Lincoln would be proud.
He would most definitely be proud of that top hat. What is the white wrap on the coaster? So the white wrapping is just protection when they are doing this different construction work. They're trying not to damage the tracks. When they do their welding and when they're
the theming on this is going to be amazing.
I agree.
Yeah.
The theming is going to be out of this world for this
I like
coaster.
Rise of the Resistance, but I feel like I might like, when I ride this, I'm probably going to like this better because it adds the I love Jurassic World and Park. It adds the thrill of like an amazing roller coaster with all these inversions and top hats. And third, the theming looks amazing because it's rumored to have 6 animatronic velociraptors, and that they're supposed to be chasing you as you get launched into the coaster. So this could be the best ride in Orlando right here. Not saying it's going to be, but it could be.
It has the potential, if done correctly.
Which with Hagrid's, Universal did correctly, so I don't doubt that they will do it correctly with this one.
Want to start heading back towards the front since they're closing?
You want to head that way?
There's nothing else really back there. They've been doing more work up here. Oh, they remixed it. All right, we're going to head back towards the front of the park because it is about to close. And they will tell you to leave. Not like Disney where you can stay 2 hours after.
David needs to change his name to David Dole Whip Brookshire.
That's going to be David's middle name or his rap name?
His rap name.
All right. You hear that, David?
He's Dole Whipping the Disney haters.
He's Dole Whipping the Disney haters. Or his rap name could be Dole Whip Dave.
Or if he was a baseball player, it could be Dole Whipper.
Oh, yeah. I don't know where she's going. She almost ran into me. It's okay, though, because she didn't. Yeah. He has to have some Dole Whip somewhere in his name. It's only right.
Rumor has it.
He said, sounds good, Dole Whip Dave.
Rumor has it, David is actually a Dole Whip that's animate.
Oh my goodness.
And encourages you to love Dole Whips because that's how they gain their power. And Dole Whips are going to take over the world. And Dole Whips will be our new overlords.
Kind of like the Venom movie.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Alice said Dole Whipper Dave. And yes, SR23, the park is closing early now. We weren't lying. I'm telling you. And then
It's about to be a lot earlier soon.
yeah, a lot earlier starting tomorrow because studios will be closing at 5 o'clock tomorrow for now on. And then Islands will be closing at 6. Normally, they close at 7 on the weekends. But that's all changing. So, I know.
I thought today was Saturday.
It is, but they started these new hours. 6 o'clock. She said it's crazy. Destiny said it's crazy how places are closing early as if Corona only came out at night. Honestly, yeah. I would have thought they would have just started opening later. You know? But, you know, at least you can enjoy the park more at night if they opened a little later and closed a little later, but the new superhero, Dole Whipper Dave, at Walt Disney World. That's what Alice said. I can see it. Well, today was a very warm day, but it was nice because I saw you guys and chatted. It's always nice chatting with you all. Well, that's a good way to look at it, Brian.
What?
He said at least it's more time to clean the park then. That is a good way to look at it. I will hope they take advantage of it to have more time to clean. You know, it would be a shame if they didn't take advantage. But not all places take advantage of the time they have. That's like with some of the Disney stuff. They didn't like repair some of the stuff they could have repaired when it was closed.
Like Carousel Progress.
Yeah. It's like little things you think they would.
It's the Carousel Progress, yet it's like 1980s.
I know, it's just like some of the stuff they could have updated.
But that's been the biggest knock on Disney since Michael Eisner left, is that they just don't invest in the parks if they do. Like they prioritize profit over the guest experience, which in turn hurts the profit.
Exactly, it really does.
The monorails are way too old, they break down.
Yeah, the monorail should have been replaced.
The bus system, like, always complaints about that. We gotta spend some time in CityWalk.
Yeah, sit down for a little bit at CityWalk. Oh, they lost a lot of. That was the whole pack.
Free Sour Patch.
We can give away Sour Patches. How do you feel about the princesses not being able to wear a mask?
I don't have a problem with it.
I honestly don't have a problem with princesses or some of the dancers not wearing a mask. And I say that because
They're nowhere near you.
they're not near the guest. And I also think too, like, yes, I
It
know
would ruin the experience.
Some people say they like that. They think it'll encourage. I think it depends on the character that I think would encourage others to wear the mask. So it goes like, it can go either or. But I honestly don't mind the characters not wearing it, the face characters such as princesses or like some of the dancers, only because I know how hot it is. I know how much they have makeup on it and all this good stuff, but I know how much they want to keep them showing the princesses smiling, being themselves, being able to talk to everyone there.
Not have them or have them without masks, because Disney would never do that because it would ruin the show.
Yeah, someone said masks aren't as important as not coughing or sneezing, in my opinion. So, yes, I think them still being able to talk, interact, gives the guest a form of like still some kind of normal, as you see the princesses interacting still, but they're not near me, so that it doesn't really bother me. I know at Universal some of their characters, their face characters wear it, such as the Mystery Machine Gang, you know, with Fred, Velma, Daphne, Shaggy. So all of them wear it, but I don't find it doesn't bother me when the princesses don't wear it, or the dancers, because honestly, over there in Magic Kingdom and some of the other parks, the concrete is so hot. They would literally have those princesses passing out. Even though they're in a car, I would not recommend having them, or the dancers either, wear a mask. It would be awful. For me, just standing there, I can go into shade. But you can't possibly expect for them to keep that amazing show quality and interaction and still be able to do that exhausted.
Yeah, the job's exhausting enough.
Because I even see them sweating. They're out there sweating their eyes out. And they're still smiling and waving, and they're trying to wipe the sweat out of their eyes so they can continue to dance and wave. So I would honestly feel awful if they were made to. So I hope that answers your question in short. I was kind of long-winded. Yes, I love to see their smiles too, David. And I love the little phrases they say when they're passing by and interacting. It makes wearing my mask a little less annoying. So. It comforts you. And I think too, that is another reason why Disney makes sure cast members are out there promoting that, putting their face mask on, because you have cast members that don't wear a mask for performance. So you have to protect them too. And David, my favorite princess, it's between Mulan and Pocahontas. I love Tiana. Don't get me wrong. But Mulan and Pocahontas have always been my favorite. They have always been. And here in the gift shop over here in Islands, they have a few Harry Potter
Here's the collector's
merch item.
right there.
Oh, this is the limited edition collectible wand. This is the 2020 edition. David says he likes Rapunzel and Ariel. They're cool too. This wand is cool though. I wonder how much it is.
You got butterbeer shirts.
butterbeer shirt. It says, by the way, ready for my first real coaster. Going to Universal, what do you recommend?
Who said that?
Destiny.
Hulk,
You have to get on Hawk. I
Rip
agree.
Ride, Mummy, Hagrid's.
I would do Rip Ride last. Because of that going all the way up at 90 degrees.
Yeah, but you gotta do it. Very
You
bitey.
gotta do it though.
He is very bitey.
They have some honeydukes in here. 50% off.
Girl.
Bill said his is Cinderella and Ariel. Brian said never seen or read Harry Potter. What's the appeal?
Who said that?
Brian, I used to think that, but just give it a chance.
It's a very well told story.
It's
and
actually really cool.
the movies are really good too.
Yeah, you'll actually, for some reason I got knocked out of the system. I'm waiting for them to jump back in. Some of them to jump back in. There's a lag in here too.
Really? Oh, that's great.
All right, we'll walk out. I like that shirt with the minions. Sorry about that. For some reason, I got knocked out of the system. It just clicked off. Never seen that happen before. So let me get out of here. They have Hufflepuff now.
Oh. Jill would be happy.
Jill, they have Hufflepuff stuff in here. They have the Hufflepuff mask. And Esrel 23, which Universal mask were you looking at? Yeah. Tell us what Universal mask. What is that? A sock? Someone lost a sock.
Oh, giveaway.
And Jill said, yay, Hufflepuff. Now, if you come here, Jill, you can rock your Hufflepuff while Michael's rocking his Slytherin during your wand fight.
I won't even be close. I'll destroy her.
Oh, goodness.
I'll Vada Kedavra her out of here.
Jill, don't take that.
I'll turn her into a frog.
I'm rooting for you, Jill. You can do it.
No.
Turn him into a snake. Bye. That's a cute polka dot shirt. It's giving me Minnie Mouse, Minnie style. He said black with the retro Universal icon.
Oh, I got that one.
Yeah, Michael has that one. I think that was for the 30th. She said, when I get down there, I'll win. Don't worry.
Uh-huh.
You gotta start doing your wand exercises, Michael. Jill's coming for you. I'm rooting for you, Jill, though.
I'll turn her into a fly.
She might make it snow. Turn you to an icicle.
She like Jeezy the snowman?
Oh, goodness.
Jeezy the snowman?
I'm happy it got way better, that quality, too. It's like a little part of that store. It's a little dead zone. No worries, Jill. I'm rooting for you.
Start calling her Dill.
Why?
Hi, Dill.
You're such a troll.
Call her Dill. Hi, Dill. Hi, Dill.
Her username used to be so cute. She called herself Jilly Bean.
Wow.
It's so cute.
Horny.
No, it's not. It's cute. I love that. So, trying to get out of this like little group of people and come sit down and talk to you guys. Uh-oh. People crossing. Too many. Oh, someone's coughing. And hi, Candy C. How are you? Oh, goodness.
Yeah, the weekend's not what's up here.
Yeah, I hate the weekends.
I like the weekend, the singer. I just don't like the weekend.
Yeah. The singer weekend, amazing. Oh, look, that's Real 23. They do have the other face mask, and they have a Minion one, too. Yes, David, it is too many people. This is why I always go on a weekday. I always go on a weekday. Now I'm gonna sit down and talk to you guys and try to get out of this crowd and let these people go. Go home first. Because it's just too many. What is this? Oh, the bar couldn't be open. Maybe she's part of like another place. Yeah, I need a little water. I'm starting to get sore.
You see that?
Wow.
Yeah, not my crowd.
Did he pay for that?
No.
Wow.
Here we go, David.
So I think this little boy just stole some water, but it's not my business.
Where's Slytherin?
Go,
You know what's up.
go tackle him. But this one I'm talking about is so many people. It's just, I don't like it.
No, I'm not a
Bree said, will you guys come back to Universal Studios and Islands Adventure next week and stream, please?
Yeah.
Yes.
How about you, Breeze?
We will come back, Breeze.
As long as you make a deal. If you ever see a tornado, you film it for us and send it to us. Because I'm dying to go see a tornado in person one day.
You hear that, Breeze? As long as you give them a tornado video.
Twister is one of my favorite movies.
We are going to come back next
Got
week.
Greenwich.
Just for you. But we are going to come back on a weekday, Breeze. So don't worry. Oh, God.
That's a Dusty quote.
See? She saw it too.
What?
She saw it too. She said, did he just take that water?
Yeah, he did.
She said she will try. Tornado season is usually between March and June.
When's tornado season?
Between March and June.
Really?
See, I don't know if he did or didn't. It looks like it to me. Hold on. I'm going to get something, a water and a drink from this place. Michael is getting a seat. He's getting a seat. Did you want something to drink?
Yes.
Okay. I'll try to
hold it. Let's enjoy this view here, CityWalk, guys. So while she goes and gets us our favorite strawberry lemonade from Auntie Annie's here, I'll talk to you guys. Give me 1 second here. Get situated. So yes, we will definitely be, we're gonna do more Universal streams. Just expect those kind of like during the weekday, because I'm not a fan of the weekends here at Universal. As you can see, it's crowded. It's just, I don't know. It's not a good crowd. You know, there's a lot of people who just don't respect the rules, who don't respect other people in general. So I'm not a fan of this at all. It's too crowded for me. So we will do some more of these streams during the weekdays. So look for Universal streams during the weekdays. So, but I love coming to Universal. So I mean, it's so much fun. Just when there's a respectable crowd, you know, when people aren't like literally going out of their way to like make you feel uncomfortable and make you feel, you know, because that's what I feel like. And then the other problem is, so Breeze, you're gonna be here on a Wednesday, Thursday, and a Friday in May 2021. Yeah, those would be the best. Even if it's a crowded like season, I don't know what's going to be going on during May 2021, but those are the best times during the summer is to come during the weeks. And I would go, if you're here during the weekends, go to Disney, just because Disney, even though when it's crowded, you feel a lot more comfortable at Disney on the weekend. Yeah, that's Rule 23. There were a lot of people just legitimately just skirting the rules. Like they showed like they did not care. I saw a security guard for Universal when we were in studios. He legitimately looked at a bunch of family with masks on and kept walking. I think that, and the sad fact is, Universal needs, you know, I think in general tourism industries need whoever they can get to come spend money. And I think that there's been probably a lot of conflicts between security at both Disney and Universal. There's been a lot of conflict, I'm suspecting, with guests not wanting to wear the mask and people trying to enforce the mask. So, you know, I feel for the security guards. I saw a security guard literally just get berated at Disney by guests who wouldn't wear a mask, and nothing was done. The guests just kept walking, and even though security guard said, well, you'll be trespassed, he couldn't leave his post, and I didn't see anyone follow that guest. So, you know, just stop with the putting other people's life at risk. You don't know who these people have at home, who they care about, who could get seriously affected by COVID. I mean, just because you won't get affected by COVID, who knows what the family members are at home. So I don't know. It's kind of my thing. Candy, see, how hot is it? Let me see, Candy. Let me pull out the weather thing real quick. But it's hot, really hot. Okay. Right now, guys, you see that? 93. Let's see. 93. Feels like 97. Humidity's 42%. So, hi, Pat B. Thank you for being a new subscriber.
Thank you for subscribing.
He was wondering what our relationship was.
What?
Yeah.
We're friends.
We're friends. Okay. Okay. What time did the park close, Candy C? Candy C, right now the parks today are closing at 6. Tomorrow, studios will be closing at 5. And this will be the new 5 o'clock closure with the 6 o'clock Islands of Adventure closure. So,
that line was really bad.
Destiny Day. People should get kicked out or banned for a certain amount of time. I agree. I agree with you, Destiny.
These people were just super close over there to me. They don't care. It's really rude. And then you feel some type of way because if you're telling them to scoot back, they want to catch an attitude. I don't like Universal on the weekend. I don't think I'm coming to Universal again on the weekend. I keep saying that. This is the second time I said that. And look at me, I'm here again on the weekend.
Say something. Say something.
What was that?
Oh. Yeah.
So me and Michael have like known each other for a very long time.
Really? Really?
What?
Okay.
I don't really like going into my business. That's like weird. I mean, we've dated.
We have?
Yes, we have dated for many years. Now it's weird, it's complicated. I feel very awkward now talking about this. I thought we were talking about theme parks. This is why I don't share my business. But any more theme park questions and not like Rachel personal questions or Serena personal questions?
It's your stream.
Any unpersonal? This is strawberry lemonade instead of blue raspberry, but you gotta get blue raspberry. I've never tried the blue raspberry, Jill. I've never. This is.
Are you streaming by yourself now?
No, Pat, we are not related. Do you think the parks will eventually be open later by May 2021? I really think it just depends on how everything goes. If there's a vaccine and everything. Because it's always possible to change if people are feeling comfortable to travel, but I honestly don't know. Have you ridden the Skyway yet? So over at Disney, I did ride the Skyliner. I ride it before it even like closed for the 4 months. I actually really like riding the Skyliner a lot. It's very convenient when you're going to either Epcot or you're going to Hollywood Studios, because it eliminates you having to park there, and you're literally like right next to security to get in. I'm worried about the park closing because people won't follow the rules. Just my opinion. Yeah. I'm worried too about that. Disney lover. Because that's also a possibility if they come up with a cure. The more they start to close early and lay off people, it doesn't look good of the parks actually even staying open. I think the parks will open when COVID is cured or eradicated. I totally agree. Candy C said people should not ask personal. That's private. Yeah, I know sometimes people are curious, but it's very hard to explain, and I honestly don't like talking about personal things online. I really don't. SRO23, have y'all ate at the NBC Grill? No, I have not eaten at the NBC Grill. And David, those boats are for the resorts. So they go to and from the resorts for the guests. More COVID cases. Henry. Yes, Henry. I've seen that too. And you have to take into consideration it's more people traveling here now. More people are feeling more comfortable to travel. Thank you for streaming today. It's nice to see different scenery for a change. Well, you're welcome, Breeze. I'm happy you enjoyed it. I'm always worried if people will enjoy Universal as much as Disney, because I know a lot of people love Disney. And I know people love to stream. My goodness, the juice went down the wrong hole. People love to stream Disney more. And I love Disney as well, but it's a nice change of pace. And that will be fun, David, because I haven't really visited a lot of the resorts here at Universal. Not nearly as much as I visited the resorts at Disney. Both have a different vibe. Disney has a different atmosphere and Universal has one as well. But I appreciate both. I just don't like Universal on the weekend. When I come down. I can most definitely do a walkthrough of both. I know we did a live stream of the monorail resorts. And David, at CityWalk, I've had cowfish. I had some of the other little food places that's further in, that's typical, you can find everywhere else. But my favorite has been cowfish. But yeah, cowfish is the sit down. But yeah, I would most definitely do a walkthrough at CBR or Royal Pacific. Let me take a picture of that. I didn't try Margaritaville. Not yet, at least. I don't really try a lot of sit downs. I tend not to like them. No, I want to. When I go to the parks, I'm always tired afterwards, and I just want to go home. Candy C, do you like Starbucks? I only like two things I order from Starbucks. And that's like my Java chip Frappuccino. And then I order, it's a passion tea with lemonade. And I order extra sweetener. Those are literally the two things I always order if I go to Starbucks. I'm too afraid to try anything else. But I know Disney Springs Starbucks gets very creative. And I know Disney has the little Starbucks cups that commemorate each park. which is super cute. It's like a new style comes out every season. I haven't tried that one yet. I haven't tried the green tea either. No, David, no Dole Whips at all.
Have fun. I think I'm not being serious.
See, there you go. You can pretend that's like a Dole Whip. It's hard for me to see the comments. No fakes. Yes, no fakes, Jill. David wants the real thing. Maybe you can make one at home, David. I know they have like the Dole Whip sells things. You can kind of try to make it at home. Oh, enjoy dinner. Famous Dave sounds yummy. I don't find the Mickey bars to be the same. They taste different. The Mickey bars you find at the grocery store. At either Target or Publix, they taste way different than what you're used to. Yeah, they weren't bad. Not at all. Just not the best. Yeah, Jill, they're good, but they don't taste like an actual Mickey bar. They taste like a regular ice cream bar that's shaped like Mickey. It's not the same. The ice cream sandwiches aren't either. They taste just like a normal ice cream sandwich. But they're cute though. It's just something fun to eat that looks like Mickey Mouse, but it just doesn't taste it. It's like ice milk. I agree. I think today has been a good day. Despite me mixing up my Epcot days. But yeah, there are still tons of resort guests. I am amazed too. And it's even a lot of people across by the Hard Rock. I'm surprised with how many people it is today, but I'm also not that much surprised since it's a weekend. There's a lot of people still. And congrats, you guys did it. I appreciate each and every one of you all the time. Now I'm gonna end it here for you guys. I'm very thankful for each and every one of you. Thank you for tuning in today. We had lots of fun. I hope you enjoyed taking a look into the tribute store for Halloween Horror Nights. I also hope you enjoyed looking inside the parks to see the crowd levels and how it is for your next trip. If you are new to my channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button because it is free and we do adventures often. Oh, you're welcome. I'll see you guys tomorrow over at Epcot. So we are going to have lots and lots of fun. But again, thank you for always tuning in and chatting with me. I always look forward to it each and every day. Looking forward to it as well, David. And I want to thank my Patreon supporters. Thank you always for supporting. Thank you, Esrael23, for your generous donation. And my Patreon members, Jaynel, thank you. Yes, Jaynel, I can't wait to see Jose over there. Super, super excited. But thank you, Tom. Thank you, Jaynel. Thank you, Jill. And thank you, Michael Parker Jr., for always supporting me on Patreon. And we will drive safe, David. Thank you. Yes. Well, without further ado, I'm going to let you guys go because I have to prepare for your next adventure. So thank you for always subscribing and liking and sharing. And I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye.